Hello, and welcome to Top Stories Podcast. I'm Ava, and today's episode is a deeply human story of grief, courage, and the complicated journey of returning to life under public eyes. We're talking about influencer Emilie Kiser, who, after months away from social media following a devastating loss, made a careful, emotional return to TikTok. To understand the weight of her return, let's first ground ourselves in what happened. In May 2025, Emilie Kiser's 3-year-old son, Trigg, tragically drowned in the family's backyard pool. According to reports, Trigg was left unsupervised for more than 9 minutes and in the water for about 7 of those minutes. He was discovered unresponsive, hospitalized, and passed away several days later. Emilie and her husband, Brady Kiser, also share a younger son, Theodore, born earlier in 2025. After the death, Emilie pulled back from social media entirely, grieving privately while wrestling with public visibility. For months, the silence was palpable. But in late August, Emilie broke that silence with a written statement, her first public words about the tragedy. In that statement, she described the loss as impossible to put into words. She took what she called full accountability for her son's death, especially acknowledging that a permanent pool fence could have been a safety measure she regrets not having. She also signaled a change in how she would relate to social media moving forward, establishing new boundaries around what she shares to protect privacy and mental health. Then, on September 20th, 2025, Emilie made her return to TikTok with a video that many found both heartbreaking and hopeful. Here's how the video unfolded. It opens like many of her usual day-in-life/house reset clips, a visual of her making iced coffee. And then she shifts tone. She wears a necklace bearing Trigg, a quiet but powerful tribute. Her words are honest, raw. "I don't really know if there's any right way to start this video," she says. "I'm really nervous right now." She reflects that she's missed connecting with her online community and that doing content again feels therapeutic. But she emphasizes she won't pretend things are fine and dandy. She frames her return as taking things day by day and warns that she doesn't yet know how much she'll share about her grief. She wants to protect certain boundaries. After speaking, she transitions into more mundane content, showing her tidying the home, resetting the space, resuming small tasks of life. Her return did not go unnoticed. Reactions poured in from followers, fellow creators, and media alike. She later shared gratitude on Instagram stories, thanking followers for their love, compassion, and shared stories of loss. She wrote she was truly blown away by the support and community. She acknowledged that while the internet can harbor darkness, in moments like this, it had shown a positive side, how people could create empathy and connection. In her message, she also reached out to others grieving. "If anyone who follows me is dealing with loss, I just want to say that I am here for you. I hope you are getting the love and support you need." Some media outlets frame the return as brave and fragile, emphasizing how difficult it is to return after such personal loss. Her return illustrates social media's dual nature, a space that can wound, but also heal, when navigated with boundaries and intentionality. What can we draw from this moment? Here are several reflections. Vulnerability as strength. Emilie's return wasn't polished or triumphant. It was tender, uncertain, and authentic. That honesty carries power in a world of curated images. Boundaries matter. She's signaling that grief doesn't require full disclosure and that protecting certain private spaces is valid. Community in digital spaces. Even though social media can be toxic, there is space for genuine connection, empathy, and support, something she acknowledged and leaned into. Grief isn't linear. Her phrasing day by day, taking it slow, underscores that there's no timeline or template for returning to normal. Use of the platform for meaning. She previously expressed hope that Trigg's story might serve as preventive awareness, especially around pool safety, and we might see that thread continue. As we continue to watch her journey, a few things stand out as worth checking. How frequently and how much Emilie will post. Will she alternate between personal reflections and normal life content? whether and when she'll share deeper insights on grief, mental health, and parenting after trauma. What safety advocacy, if any, she pursues publicly on issues like fencing pools, supervision, or child safety. How her younger son, Theodore, and the family more broadly factor into her content and boundaries. How her audience evolves in response, whether it becomes more supportive, more cautious, or shifts in expectations. Emilie Kiser's return to TikTok is more than a celebrity comeback story. It's a reminder of what it means to carry grief while showing up, bit by bit, to life. It invites empathy, humility, and space for others who may be walking a similar path. Thank you for listening to Voices of Renewal. If you like, next episode, I can share listener responses or even incorporate your reflections on grief and social media. Until then, be gentle with yourselves and with the stories you tell.